Welcome, my friend. This is DroneGunner, and my name is Jeff.
Impressive technology, defeated by a simple twig. Oh,
In compliance with 18 U.S. Code 32, no actual drones were damaged during the making of the preceding sequence. And while I'm at it, I'm not your lawyer, so please don't take anything I say as legal advice. If you're like me and you have a short attention span and you like shotguns, I'm going to sprinkle in a lot of this in a mind-numbingly long shotgun montage. To try to keep your attention. You've probably seen the footage circulating where the unlucky soldier tries to avoid a drone attack, and it seems like most of the time they are not successful. It was probably after watching one such video that I had this dream. Maybe it was a dream, maybe it was a semi-awake in the morning. At any rate, I imagined two teams. On one side were the hunters. They fielded a drone, and the other team, they fielded the hunted. The fox was running, and all he had to defend himself with was a shotgun. This wasn't just any shotgun. High rate of fire, high capacity. I woke up laughing, actually, and I thought to myself, where can I get such a thing? So I started looking around. You know, Benelli does make one. It's not released yet. If it's ever released to the public, it's probably going to be pretty expensive. I thought to myself, well, I could wait for them, or I could take matters into my own hands and build one myself. So I took this and changed it into this. The Carlson breacher choke looks really mean. This magazine extension is a +6 from Briley Manufacturing. The Tony system barrel clamp keeps everything in place under heavy recoil. Although the M3K came with oversized controls, the ones that come from M.O.A. Precision look much nicer, and there are also a lot of internal components I've purchased from them as well. M.O.A. Precision also manufactured the adapter that allows me to use AR-15 grips and stocks. Speaking of stocks, this Fab Defense stock really does a lot to reduce recoil. So why a shotgun? Events like the recent drone swarm attacks on Russian air bases highlight the fact that anywhere in the world shipping containers can be delivered are susceptible to drone attacks. You can overwhelm very complicated defenses with a very simple tool. Despite having invested high dollars in high-tech solutions, the humble shotgun in capable hands may be the best last resort. As it turns out, every squad needs a drone gunner. Why choose a Stoeger M3K? Well, I didn't. My wife did, actually. It's her shotgun. I got my hands on it and dressed it up a bit, but she liked the way it looked, and if I'm being honest, I've purchased guns for the same reason. Brian Enos's 137-page forum on the M3000 chronicles what can happen when top professionals, the public, and an attentive manufacturer collaborate. Many of the popular performance and reliability modifications have been incorporated into the design, including the enlarged loading port, and on the Freedom series, it even comes with an extended magazine tube. It's a beautiful example of how the internet was meant to be, and an example of how an engaged community can affect a real and beneficial outcome. But more on that later, where I will attempt to recruit you for a special mission that only a designated drone gunner can carry out. Thanks to the extensive online knowledge base and aftermarket support, I can not only change the ergos, but I can tune the inertia system for different payloads and velocities. There are hundreds of different AR grips that I can use. Currently, it's about $200 to swap to a 30-inch ported sporting barrel. Your 1301 is faster, yes, and your ethos is definitely prettier. I had to refine the Stoeger myself, using a lot of Benelli parts, believe it or not, because they own Stoeger. The Stoeger allows you, with a little bit of sweat equity, to get a gun that runs really, really well. Still with me? Your special mission, should you decide to accept it, is to share the video. Sharing the video is the only real way I believe the channel can grow. I don't expect a new channel featuring any type of guns, even shotguns, to be monetized. And I don't want to limit what type of content we can cover together. Things that might get me thrown off the platform, you know, things like, oh, I don't know, a build video. Who knows what is allowed anymore? Any of you experienced gun tubers out there want to share your experience and your wisdom, please reach out. I know that views will drive opportunities for growth, and there is so much that we can explore. I found a domestic source for tungsten shot. I mean, the tungsten is obviously imported, but the shot's manufactured here in the US, so if you wanted to make military ammunition, you could. I've got some ideas about shot size and velocity that might not be news to you turkey hunters or you varmint guys out there, but Norma just doesn't seem to get it. They're delivering, what, 1 ounce and 5/8 at 1,300 or so feet per second, having trouble getting past 100 yards with it. Well, my Snow Goose guys, you know about 3.5-inch guns and long barrels. I'd like to work up a recipe, get it proofed, get the information out there. Not here on YouTube, but I have a .com by the same name as this channel, and I could share the information there. Other topics would be training, techniques, different drones, what the trends are. I mean, there's so many different things we can cover, so many places we can go, but it all hinges on growth. So please, like, subscribe, and share the video. And if you've stayed to the end, thank you. Here's that montage I promised. So roll that beautiful bee footage. I'll go out on a limb and assume that since you made it to the end, you liked what you saw. If that's the case and you would like to support the channel, check below or check back for affiliate links as they appear. At this point, I don't have any partners, but I am actively seeking them. Being self-funded, if you would like to contribute directly, you can head on over to DroneGunner.com. Contact me there if you would like to buy a box of ammo for me, or if you can think of any other ways to contribute. If you own property here in the low country of South Carolina, please contact me if you've got a better place to shoot than Boggy Head.